That's a bear. Is that a bear? It's a baby bear. Oh, it's not a baby bear. It's a wolf. It's a wolf. Abort. It's a wolf. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back on my stream. So say something elusive.
Say something. Something. Yes. Something.
Yeah. Okay. So we get an elusive. We probably don't need him twice. So yeah. So my desktop audio is apparently outputting to my stream, but it's not to me. Freaking Windows, man. Yeah, no, right. This is the thing, right? Windows does this occasionally, every now and again, and generally when I don't want it to, it decides that actually it's going to connect everything, but not switch my default sound output. And the problem with Windows 11 is that Windows 11 thinks it knows better than I do. Which means that you can't actually access the mixer options in a sensible way. What you have to do is Google volume mixer, not Google, search volume mixer in the settings to kind of get what you need. And it just annoys the living daylights out of me, you know?
So, stream. That's a castle. Do I go and storm the castle?
Yes, let's go storm the castle. I'll come. I don't know where you are, but I'll come anyway.
Well, oh, I actually haven't activated the nearest fast travel point. Oh, wait, I've got a Mossander who wants to come and say hi. Which is going to go hilariously badly for it because it's a grass type and I've got much higher level fire types. So.
Yes, RIP it. Hi, Zaki Blade Daniels. Hi, my stream. Hopefully you can all hear me. You being organised, we're talking about you. Look, the Great Mushroom. I was doing my level best. All right. Am I actually streaming? I presume I'm streaming. Yeah, I got one viewer. Yay, one viewer. One viewer is probably me.
One viewer.
Yeah. So the entire idea is that I've got this old Elgato card, right? And I was like, do you know what? Elgato works 8 times out of 10 on Linux. It should be fine, right? Now, it turns out that this one, very frustratingly, is of the small ones that requires a firmware update to work, right? And that used to be fine. You used to be able to download the firmware from Elgato's website, and then you just forcibly upload it, right? Now, perhaps something that for the newbies out there, you're like, what the hell is firmware? You really don't need to know. But firmware was a way that Windows basically made sure that you only bought hardware that would work on Windows, right? And they still do it because they're assholes. So I was like, yeah, cool. I'll just download the driver. Turns out Elgato has decided that they are going to withdraw the driver, which was a very frustrating thing to find out halfway through the entire process. So I have lots of things that were part finished, which meant I had to roll them all back. Then I realized that I did promise quite faithfully that what I was going to do was actually sort out why the map was missing. And I think I found out why the map was missing. So maybe not this stream, but next stream it'll remember where we've been. So we shall find out. Yeah, well, because it turns out that Little John renamed the world save file in order for it to get a password on the server, right? Great. But it doesn't recreate the world save. And of the data stored in the world save includes which bits of the world you have seen. So I have re-enabled the world save. I then discovered that there was another problem, which was that PalWorld didn't have access to write it. So we played all of that kind of stuff. It was, all of that while also trying to install a driver, then realizing that apparently PalWorld should run on Linux because it has a gold, it's got a gold rating for running on the Steam Deck. Will it run on mine? Do I know why? No. So when we kind of hit 8:45, I was like, do you know what? This isn't going to happen today. So I then came back up here, and then of course I had to do the whole thing and get set up here. And because, of course, I was rushing to set up, a whole bunch of stuff didn't get done properly. So yes, that's my excuse.
Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's a fairly solid excuse.
Yeah, I am trying to improve things for the stream. So my next purchase is going to have to be probably a cheap game capture card and try it all again. Because that's.
What exactly are you trying to run in the garage?
Oh, I mean, the garage is just simply where I have the space to put the big PC up.
Right.
So it's where the big PC is. So the big PC, of course, runs on Linux.
Yeah.
Which is kind of the long and the short of it, is that if I could get, PalWorld running on it, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
I could not.
What distro are you running on?
Pardon?
What distro are you running?
Linux Mint.
Oh, I've had issues with Mint running Steam before.
Well, it's fine running Steam. It's running problems with the game. So, and it's not normally it's not normally been a problem. I streamed 7 Days to Die on it happily. So it's that sort of, if I've got to change distro, I've got to change distro. Like I'm not wedded to it. I just don't hate myself enough to move to Arch.
Why would you move to Arch?
Well, because that's the thing. Everything runs on Arch. It's just a problem getting it running.
Well, Steam Deck is built on Arch, but seriously, there are many other. Like, actually, the main distro that a lot of people are that are building Steam gaming Linux rigs on is actually a Fedora base.
Yeah, the problem with Fedora, though, it's a real pain in the neck if you're using it as your daily driver.
Oh, do you think so?
I know so. Like professionally know so. And it's intentional. Like they don't ship with any, and I do mean any, basic drivers that have anything that looks like a license in it. So that's no MP3 drivers. You've transported back to the base, haven't you?
I have, because I need food. Just keep heading north, you'll be fine.
North, right? Okay. So it doesn't ship with any MP3 drivers. It doesn't ship with any VLC drivers. It doesn't ship with any MPEG-4 drivers because there's actually a license in them.
So you can have all those things.
To a point, the problem comes is that Red Hat has this idea of a pure OS. And the more workarounds you put in it, the more unstable the thing becomes. So, installing, for example, the NVIDIA graphics driver which on every other distro, whenever there's an update, kind of rolls out quite nicely. On Fedora, you have to remove the old one, install the new one. And trust me when I say that removing a graphics driver is a pain in the what's-it.
Yeah.
And this is by design. You know, it is designed to get you to accept the license every time. And I'm like, that's fine, but actually, most of the time, all I want to do is log in and play. You know, well, that's why I moved to Linux Mint, was because I wanted something that basically just worked. And at the time, Linux Mint was the go-to. Now it seems it's probably something like Pop OS, but we shall see.
OS is the is a very good, is considered to be the it's the fad distro for daily drivers because it's got all of the Ubuntu, or the Debian, I should say, mechanics underneath it. Although they're moving to their own desktop away from GNOME, so that's going to be interesting.
Well, I mean,
but also, I mean, they're built by Pop OS is built by System 76, so it's widely regarded to be, you know, it's going to have a long-term shelf life as a distro.
And why is my inventory full? Why is my because it's full of eggs. It is full of eggs. Eggs and eggs and eggs and eggs. Right. Excellent. I can never hear sounds. Oh, never mind. Oh, did you actually hear those sounds, Zaki? Did that work for you? Because I heard it. Did it work for you? If you tell me where I'm, you know, when I'm there, Elusive, I will tag the thing. Move back. You did. Excellent. I will tag the fast travel point. Head back. Take the eggs out of my inventory.
Yeah, we need a bigger box for schematics.
We need a bigger box for everything. I tried. I tried on the inside building wardrobes in the hope that they would have more space, and they Jesus wept. So that still works. Can somebody remind me to remove the 7 Days to Die screamer sound from my stream, please?
You say that every week, then.
I didn't last week.
We're never going to.
I never remind him. No, look, I occasionally tinker with my stream and try to improve it. Tonight, like, there wouldn't have been a screamer sound because I would have changed over to the desktop, which has its own set of sounds. So it hadn't occurred to me that I'd be back playing on this. So, how far north am I going? Elusive.
You've gone past it, but fuck it. Give me a second. I'll come and catch up.
Well, right. I will. Let me find a fast travel point. There's bound to be one around here somewhere.
To your southwest.
Yeah. Verdant Brook. Are you a Verdant Brook?
Well, I'm. Some would say that I've lost my green. So.
You've lost your green. How very dear. How very dear. You are still as green as the day that I met you.
Pretty sure I'm not, actually. Like, just on a personal level, between you and me, just got a feeling no.
You were the one that said you'd lost your green. I don't know.
Well, you were the one describing me as verdant, so you know.
Well, the game suggested that you were a verdant brook. Right.
Oh. Hi, Masanda.
Fast travel. Ooh, there's a lot of fire going on around me. I don't like that. Let's just fast travel
Hola.
to the base.
I've
Oh,
literally just got here.
I need to empty my inventory. We literally had that conversation. I need to go empty my inventory, take the eggs out of the inventory because my inventory is full because I picked up an egg.
Okay.
We're friends, you know, providing we never stream together. Oh, elusive, 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 elusive. Are you ready for next week?
What's happening next week?
Ah, then he's not. Next Thursday.
What's
First?
happening next Thursday?
Hero first?
It's next Thursday.
Pardon?
Don't tell me it's next Thursday.
Is it
I've
not
got
next?
2 weeks.
Is it not next Thursday?
Right, let's check the dates on these. Don't scare me like this. Oh fuck, I've got a week. Why,
So,
yes, sir. I'm absolutely ready.
are you? You sound about as ready as I am. Who realised that
Are you not ready?
I am not in any fecking way ready. I
I'm
realised.
not sure what you feel you have to prep for, but okay.
Well, I've got to sort out an entire report that I haven't managed to get round to doing. I've got to do the update to the other report that I'm meant to be doing for what's he called? Thingy, the Archmage. Am I what? Well, because somebody not a million miles from this conversation suggested that there was a whole bunch of stuff that I needed to learn, which could only really, which was going to take me about six events to learn. So I've been talking to the Archmage to try and learn things. This silence does not fill me with celebration. Hello? He left. He left. How very dare. Like stream crashed left?
Sorry, getting a refill.
So there's me
Right.
talking and you just leave.
Zen, did you notice until I said it?
Yeah, McLovdove told me.
Oh, right. Well, there you go. Yeah, so you hadn't even noticed unless you've been told.
I was talking.
So, I've been asked to give a toast to my own readiness. There come certain times in people's life when the state of readiness for an upcoming event really separates the men from the boys, the women from the girls, the prostitutes from the virgins. And if we really boil it down, it can shape the entirety of a person's reputation. In many occasions, Herofest, in the dim and distant past, when run by other people, has had a state of readiness that can best be described as on the back of a fag packet. No, I'm not joking. There is widely acknowledged to be an event where one of the game runners rocked up, and on the Thursday night he sat down with the rest of the monster team, and he opened up a fag packet and he went, right, what are we doing this weekend? And I'm pleased to say that this Hero Fest shall not be that. We have timelines. We have Monster Crew. We have kit. We have a kit list that I need to write. And we have plot that I need to write the encounter documents for. We have events that I need to chase the people running them for the details of. We have new people. We have more children coming to this event than we have ever had at a single event before in a very, very long time. We have, and which has frankly scared the pants of the very kind and wonderful woman who helps support the children at Hero Fest. Because normally she has a crew of 4, including herself, and this event she has a crew of 2.
And she's not on site until late Friday.
I did know this. No, I did know this. Oh yes, and absolutely, this event we have not just 1, but 2 videographers coming along to film the damn things. In preparation for readiness, I have been working my bollocks off on the database that runs the back end of all of the organisation for this shit, alongside Sapphire and Little John. This week has been mainly spent panicking, going, oh, our player database that I built, that Sapphire and I built over Christmas, is running out of license, and we need to build a completely different system. Shit. So, yeah, let's completely change database types. Let's completely change how we're going to structure everything. And let's have a full review on whether we actually need to be tracking all of this and what we want to be tracking, and building all of that in the system in 5 days. What could possibly go wrong? And in amongst all this, there have been conversations about caterers, about traders, about everything else. We have been so ready for this event. And my own personal readiness. I just want to take a moment. My own personal readiness for this event. For an NPC that I will be playing, some unique costume is being assembled by a very kind Merlin's Beard. You absolutely did not have to pester me for 4 weeks to get how wide is my wrist cuff. It was only 3 weeks. But these things have been done, and as such, preparation is complete. And so I would say my readiness is complete, and thus I would raise a toast to not just my own readiness, but to the readiness of the entire event. Cheers. I actually feel bad for this toast now, says Miss Polly.
I've got to say that in all the time that I have known you, that toast stands unique as being one that is so utterly and completely divorced from reality, more than any toast I think I've ever heard you give.
You've only raised toasts at LARP. How is that more divorced from reality than those?
Because those at least were based in a semblance of reality. You raised toasts to the mythical ship. You raised toast to the crew. You raised toasts once to me. I am a real being. Your readiness, however, is almost as mythical as said ship. The problem is he's gone silent, so I don't know whether or not he's just not talking, or has he left, or has his technology died on him. Yeah, look.
There's no need to, like, just wail on the reliquary like that, okay?
Oh man, I've got my entire chat's going. He's just ignoring you, Zen. He's just ignoring you.
I mean,
Am I not
yeah,
meant to
truth,
call you?
so the truth is, I think we've actually got a fun event lined up. We've got some very cool stuff coming. And it's a real, like, this event is going to be not only very different from Hero Fest that have been run recently because it's a fair event, which is not everybody's cup of tea, but also we have taken it as an opportunity to introduce a much broader world than the one that most of the players are familiar with these days. So there's going to be an opportunity for many more NPC interactions. The monster hunt for this event is going to be a real. It's going to be really hardcore. That's probably the best warning I can give you.
Oh well, I'm very glad that I don't go on such random nonsense.
No, you don't. But we do have something quite specific
Oh,
at Ziggy's request.
oh,
The scholar and I spent about an hour last night hammering out the specs for something quite specific.
oh dear. I don't suppose you're close enough to come and heal me in the game, are you?
I don't know. Where are you? You are fucking mine.
I was
Yeah,
standing waiting for you
literally.
to tell me where we were going.
Mate, I just went. I just went. I was expecting you to follow me.
Why?
But, but, what do you mean, why? Because we're going somewhere.
We were going somewhere. Yes, that's why I was stood around waiting.
I can't even remember where the hell we were going. We were after some
Castle.
fortress. In which case, I've just gone completely the wrong way, like an utter lunatic.
I mean, is there any chance you could? I'm gonna.
Wow, I am doing well tonight. Hey, why did you wrap me out like this? Because, Zaki, I have had concerned individuals say perhaps the keepers should be given an easy ride this event, and quote, if you have a plot stick to beat us with, yeah, wail on us.
Who said that?
Well, as I have been asked to not rat them out like this, I can't possibly say.
Oh my! Look, I spent so much time telling people we weren't doing plot that actually I was going to instigate standing order T. All right, which meant that the moment plot. Oh, so close,
I
elusive.
was literally here. I'm so sorry, dude.
It's all right. I mean, we're near the fast travel point.
Yeah.
The so oh God, just wait for it to let me respawn. That we were going to instigate. Oh, I'm still tempted to instigate standing order T, which basically means the moment plot kicks off, we go and hide in the T tent. And then let everybody else worry about it. If you've got a plot stick, wail on us. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just
Zaki, I did not say that. Excuse you. No, you're right. It wasn't exactly those words, but that was my takeaway. It was because the original plan was that we were gonna tie the keepers up in a burlap sack, take two of the three fairly solid, like inch thick, seasoned oak and ash plot sticks that we had, and just beat you until you cried for mercy. Because you have three very serious plot lines to go and engage with, and I wanted some of them fucking done.
I don't want to do any of them.
So, do I need a shovel for this hole I'm digging? It's not my hole.
Yeah, I mean, look. I mean, I'm interested that there are three because I know that there are two, which means that there's a third one that I don't know about.
Okay, which ones are you aware of then?
Well, I'm aware of the sort out the reliquary one, which is kind of coterminous with the sort out the Boric thing.
Sorry, sort out the reliquary.
Yes.
Context?
It's full of mold.
It's full of mold.
Yes.
What?
It's moldy. The archive has mold in it. Bits of the ship have mold in it.
It's a very old ship. Like, it's a reference. Okay.
Well, except that it's mold that comes back even after we clean it.
Okay.
It's a very
In which case, you have 4 plot sticks.
Oh, was it? This is not your plot stick. Oh, 4. Okay, so the Boric thing, as in sort that out, get the crew back. You know, do a ritual that is completely bananas. That's 2. What's the third one? Oh, the Admiral he wants us to go and do the the Davy Jones thing.
3.
Yeah. So those are the 3 that I'm aware of.
Okay.
There's stuff that is kind of considered personal. I would consider personal plot. So I suppose it depends on whether or not you think it's keeper plot versus personal plot, which is the whole, Fae court thing.
Yeah, that's personal plot. That's not keeper plots.
Yeah.
So you also have the Entship plot.
The bottles that have woken up. Yes. Yes. I did go look at them.
What about Maggie? Have you forgotten Maggie?
I haven't forgotten Maggie. No, that's part of the Save Boric plot.
I mean, it sounds like, you're more focused on saving Boric than you are on, saving anyone else.
It only because the ritual to save Boric is the one that will do them all. It's the same problem for all of them.
Okay.
Yeah, they're all ultimately corrupted at a soul level. And even though Maggie's is slightly easier on the grounds that we have a body that we believe to be uncorrupted, Maggie
is a very inherently different type of undead.
Yes. However, I have not, in the research that I have been doing, discovered anything about the type of undead that Maggie is. So, look! Don't look at me. This is me going. I am researching undead. These are the things I want to know. And Matt Bick going. Oh, you don't find any of that. I just don't have a good enough library. And every time he's like, "Do you know where there is an answer?" I'm like, "Where?" Oh, the Library of Xenos. I'm not going to the library. I'm not going to the Library of Xenos. It's not happening. That's how I die.
That would be a very silly thing to do.
That's
living mortal to do. That'd be a very silly thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, he does keep suggesting that I wouldn't have to be a living mortal to go.
Okay. Well.
Without any way of coming back human at the end of it.
I mean, generally the implication is there's no way of coming back. Full stop. But
yes.
Sure.
He keeps offering me places where I can go and not come back. Full stop.
I think I'm lost.
Okay. Well, I'm following you, so if you're lost, I'm lost.
I'm pretty sure I'm lost.
You're looking for a castle. I need to stop.
Yeah,
I don't have
a castle. I swear it's around here somewhere.
Bop. The Dim One have an archive. I think he wants you to kill. Yeah. Look, I know the Dim One have an archive, but Matt Bick has also said I'm not allowed to talk to the Dim One. So, he needs to pick a lane.
Like you're gonna listen to him about who you're gonna talk to.
Yes. Do you know why?
Why?
Well, because, right, I am sick of accidentally screwing up. I'm sick of looking at a problem and going, oh, do you know what? Actually, I don't think this is true. And I'm going to kind of go a little off piste. And to discover that actually all of a sudden the world is collapsing around my ear holes.
Just me. You
So,
had a different castle from the one that was here like an hour ago.
what castle?
Oh yeah, your render distance is crap.
Oh, look, there's a castle. Let's go do that.
Yeah, this is the castle I was looking for.
Well,
Okay,
look,
so Miss Polly, can somebody explain this library, please? So, which one? We've spoken about a couple. I think we're talking about the Labyrinth of Xenos.
oh, the Labyrinth of Doin. I want to go. I want to go so bad.
I mean, you really don't. But okay. So, when Auramacatha was built, so the world upon which, actually, this is lore that nobody knows. I see at the moment, so I don't actually know if I'm allowed to tell people. Suffice to say, there is a country on Auramacatha which has existed forever.
Yes.
They never need to prove that they should. That they never have to demonstrate that they should belong here. They just live there. No other nation appears to have this privilege.
No,
these
but
guys know a lot.
yes,
Like
but
a lot about everything.
yeah, but in fairness to them, right? They do belong to the Mystics. Like there is a very high chance that they are in fact as close as we're going to get to Mystics. I know that you can't answer that, but that is my in-character understanding from icy conversations I have had.
Okay. So these guys, so generally the consensus is, if you want to know how to make something, these guys know how.
Yes.
Because they've been around long enough, is the general consensus. So, however, nobody has actually gone there and come back.
That's not true.
Well, nobody has gone there and come back the same.
That is true, yes.
Yes. That's probably the most generic way I can describe that. So, yes, the Locks, who are the people of the Labyrinth of Xenos, they have incredibly extensive libraries that could probably tell Zen all sorts of interesting and fascinating things.
Starting with, how do I fix a ritual circle?
Yes, that would be interesting information for you.
The thing is I know that they know. I know that they know, because I know Xenos knows. I know that Xenos knows. And I know that Xenos is in the library of Xenos.
Of Xenos, because the guy who, there's an immortal leader of their nation called Xenos.
Yes, and Xenos knows.
It's literally his labyrinth, and he built it.
Yes, and he also may have made the ritual circle network.
A question from the Great Mushroom: do they accept letters to and from the Library of Xenos? Write one and find out. That's gonna hurt. Unless we can get that, unless I can kill this guy, I'm not going to be able to get you up, Zen.
Oh, my pal is knocked out. Have an also.
No, you can... Ow. Well, that's me down now.
That's us both down.
Well, this is gonna suck.
Right. Respawn at base, I guess.
So I hope that answered your question, Miss Polly.
Why don't you do a ritual to send an invite to Xenos?
If it is of any interest, the scholar and I have discussed that exact concept.
It's on my list. It is. It is right down there under stupid plan B. You have to wonder about the fact that if that's stupid plan B, what's stupid plan A? But stupid plan B is actually let's just talk to Xenos. So we shall see, eh? Go on, Elusive, you were saying?
I did actually posit what would happen if to the scholar. And when he replied, we both had a really good laugh for about 5 minutes.
Yeah. Because you know it's going to be me. You know it's going to be me. You know it's going to be me.
Castle's changed again.
Interesting.
At least all of our kit's outside. Also, I love this treehouse. Look at it. So much nicer than that greenhouse we were.
How are you there already?
Ball. My armor is damaged. No shit.
Where like it's saying that I'm it's down there. How are you there already? It's because you are above it, Zen. Okay. Oh. Your pile team is hungry because you have nothing in your pockets is
Right, okay, I suppose it does, but as someone who is non-LARP person, it creates more questions. Okay, ask your questions, please. Because it could really help me develop my ability to answer questions in a way that people who are brand new to LARP can understand, which is a very important skill given that Hero Fest is a welcoming system to new players. Zen would definitely summon it. I mean, Zen would definitely try.
Yes. I'm not saying that hello. I'm not saying that I would be successful. But I am saying that I would absolutely try. Oh, there's another one.
Okay, I don't know if we want to go back in there because that was quite hard. Like, I'm level 31.
I'm level 25.
In
but
there, they're all level 30 and above. So I think we come back at the end of the stream and give it another go.
I think that's cowards talking. And I think what we need to do here is just a little bit of Leroy Jenkins.
Leroy away, my friends.
Okay.
Okay, well, first, I genuinely wasn't sure if you were talking about a place on Earth. Okay, yes, fair enough. Hopefully I covered that. After a while, I did start talking about about the world Oren Rakatha. So I hope that cleared that up. It is not a place on Earth. Okay, we've got a carpet. The fuck is this place? Now I'm climbing the tree. What the hell? I don't understand. Oh, I found more stairs.
Ow.
How do you know the place exists? It's a very good question. Mainly because there are people who there are other characters that Zen and others have interacted with, who when they've asked, when Zen has gone, "Hi, do you know anything about this?" They've gone, "Can't help you there, but have you tried the Labyrinth of Xenos?" Which is a silly thing to say to somebody because that is the equivalent of telling somebody, "Yeah, I really don't want to tell you. How about you go and ask the people who absolutely would know this answer but would rather kill you before answering?" How do people change when they do come back? Zen, do you know the answer to that question?
Well, there isn't one answer. Predominantly, they are often some form of undead. But this is undead that is not just your traditional zombie wraith, whatever. But sometimes they are people whose souls appear to be missing. That is the information that I have.
Okay.
Aside from the sort of the general, driven mad by what they have seen.
Okay. Miss Polly, I would love to give you a full and complete answer. Unfortunately, I am not going to be able to provide one with players of the game in the room. So, I'm happy to DM you the complete answer if you would like.
As long as you don't tell me.
As long as you don't tell, specifically Zen. But Zen's wife is okay.
Oh, that's mean.
Many NPCs already live on said plane, while us player characters come from many different realms. Well, many NPCs come from different planes as well, Mushroom. If you remember Kekard Dane, he actually came from a completely different plane of existence. He came from a plane much closer to the sphere of law, and just came along to help because an incursion from a demonic being is a bad thing as far as he's concerned.
I mean, the NPCs this time round did just stand there. See, it told you Leroy Jenkins in it was a good idea.
I mean, good idea is a debatable statement, but sure.
Did we beat it?
My question. Elusive, soulless constructs, right?
Yes, he's not quite right. It's not.
Let's go with
it's not quite a soulless construct because it's not quite as construct. But
Okay, so we cleared this, which was surprisingly boring because they all just stood there. So that was absolutely a bugged out piece, but quite a fun place. I am going to. What am I going to do?
Let's see how much ammo I've got. Yeah, I've got ammo to do more stuff.
Let me see. I'm sworn to secrecy in this department. I just like to know info because I don't think I'll ever set foot into the larp world. Oh, but Miss Polly, you'd be great.
Yes.
Please.
Come monster.
Oh man, the monsters that Miss Polly could play. I've got some good ideas for that. Wow. That was alarming. I had McLovedove and Mushroom immediately both go, "Join us. One of us. One of us." Like, I've said it to a couple of people that as a LARP organizer, you feel like you're leading a bit of a cult.
I just lead a cult. It's just easier.
No, I have already agreed with at least a couple of my partners that I am forbidden from ever leading a cult because I'd be too good at it.
I lead mine online where it is safe. It's not a very successful cult. What are we today? We are only 5 members of the cult.
I don't think I've ever had someone beg me like that in a long time. I have comments to that line. I think it would be safest to say doubt.
What we have to do, I think, is just clip elusive saying please, and then I'm going to make it like a redeem. Um, Cult of Zen, exactly, Zachy Blade Daniels, exactly.
At least it's not the church. I'm in a cult of my own, McLovdove. Yes, you are, Miss Polly. Yes, you are.
I mean, yes, that's McLovdove is doing their best at. I mean, I think McLovdove will eventually join the Cult of Zen. Um,
I mean,
uh,
no, I'm fairly sure she's quite comfortable not being in a cult right now. She likes keeping her options open. She likes to kind of dip her toe into a few different cults, get the benefits of entry level in lots of different places and different philosophies.
shop
Not
around.
sure commit at this time. Got some deep soul searching and thinking to do.
I mean, that's not how cults work, though. You don't really kind of get to sort of show up and leave. It's kind of that's just not how that works. You kind of show up, you become a member, you dedicate yourself to the cult. You buy the cult leader a big, I don't know, BMW. That's what's all the rage these days.
Former leader of a Christian, as a former representative of leadership of a Christian church, how did that work for you?
I didn't. Unlike some people who are currently in the news.
Currently in the news.
Currently in the news. Who I don't know and was not associated with. I did not, on the church's dime, allegedly, throw a party for my friends.
Throw a party for my friends. That is careful wording, Zen. Why is there careful wording in this context?
You will have to have a look at the reason the Archbishop of Wales has just had to resign.
No.
Yep. It had nothing to do with him, however. He is also the Bishop of Bangor, and mistakes in judgment may have been made when selecting a dean for the cathedral. May.
Okay. Oh
Yes.
man, that's just so good.
What are you talking about now?
I don't even know what to do with that. It's just so tasty. Oh,
what are you doing?
Just really enjoying the fact that that according to rumor, unconfirmed, the Archbishop of Wales and the Bishop of Bangor used Bangor's cathedral to hold an orgy. Like what
That's not what.
Good is that?
That's not what I said. That is not what I said.
No. For legal reasons, that is exactly not what you said. However, what I have personally chosen to infer from your statement, and so I have taken to allegedly be taken as rumor, is that the Archbishop of Wales and the Bishop of Bangor decided to have an orgy in Bangor Cathedral.
I mean, look. Okay, so
orgy. Oh, did they use anointing oil on the altar?
What I like about this is, and I hate to do this, but the Archbishop of Wales and the Bishop of Bangor are the same person. So I'm not sure it counts as an orgy if you're on your own.
Were they on their own? You did say friends.
Look, this was the dean of the cathedral, and there is some suggestion, and I do say some suggestion, that there were financial irregularities pertaining to a dinner that was held in, I am unsure where, but it was held, and the dinner was paid for allegedly, out of cathedral funds rather than, as was suggested at the time, out of his own pocket, allegedly. And this is all. It's
the most boring reason ever.
I mean, I think this is the bit where, when you start looking at the full reports, rather than, because the news reports it as saying that there is sexual impropriety, boundaries were crossed, the choir was upset, which makes it sound far more interesting than actually I think it actually was.
Come out with the absolute win. Yeah, a dinner and a girl's pussy. Like, wow.
What? What are you talking about?
So we're talking about, like you said, there was financial impropriety in regards to a dinner, and McLovdub's response is, yeah, dinner and a girl's pussy. Like,
I mean,
oh my God. And Miss Polly, you were of course absolutely correct. Sacred orgies don't need a cathedral in order to happen. In fact, if you conduct the orgy on behalf of Aphrodite, every orgy is sacred.
well, yes, yes. Also, having a sacred orgy in a church would make it an unsacred orgy.
Would it?
It would, yes.
Why?
Do you really want to do this? This is complex theology.
No, not if we're going to get into like the real navel gazy stuff.
Well, it's basically it's based on the idea that, of course, the church itself is sacred, and orgies are, depending on how you understand Paul, are non-sacred. Though I would argue that's a misreading of Paul. But either way, a non-sacred act happening in a sacred place would make it an unsacred act. So yeah, it's quite navel gazing.
I am very dissatisfied with that answer.
Well, look, I mean, I don't. That Paul had this weird thing where he used to write letters in rhetoric, and the problem with writing letters in rhetoric is that it requires the person who's reading it some 2,000 years later to actually understand what rhetoric is. Sadly, most scholars don't, and therefore assume that Paul is speaking rather than metaphorically, but literally, and you end up in the weird position. Hello, would she? The what? Sorry, the messenger of love just disappeared from my screen down to her knees. Oh, she's sitting on the ground. Right, that was not what I thought was happening there.
Impropriety in the church happening here.
It's not in the church. I haven't done impropriety in the church in many a long year. Regardless of what the people that got rid of me said. I bet the bishop was in an odd position. Well, the bishop always moves first if he's white. Oh. So yeah. Bishops always end up in odd positions.
Said the actress, yes.
Yeah. Muglove Dove, how are you doing?
How did we get here?
Sexual impropriety, like we normally do.
Yeah, fair. Okay.
I mean, I have
sexual impropriety. Merlin's beard.
God, sorry, elusive. Carry on.
No, it's absolutely fine. So, I may have caused a minor, trivial underpants accident at some point last night when I asked them to play an NPC for the upcoming Hero Fest event, and they apparently stayed up far too late last night sculpting the look of this NPC and mapping out how much of that costume could they make before the event.
Wow.
Because Merlin's beard is amazing, but also I was blown away when I had a lot of messages to wake up to this morning.
I mean, there is yeah. I mean, I'm still working on my little NPC costume, DPC costume thing. So and that's just for a throwaway character because I think it's funny.
Papa Domingo.
Papa Domingo. Papa Domingo is good. Papa Domingo is
fundamentally misunderstand what has happened there.
Papa Domingo is also running his own cult now. Papa Domingo also now has 5 members of Domingo family, from aunt to son to cousin. He's great. He's good. He's many of us, and I did none of these. What were you saying, Nick?
Sorry, I was just having a small moment of internal screaming. Yes, just Merlin's beard may have had rather an extensive underpants accident.
Yes.
When I asked them to, asked them if they would be willing to play a particular NPC that we will be introducing at this event. I am very glad that was their response, because I kind of take it as an indication of, if the person playing that NPC is that excited about it, then it's going to be a good show. And given the people who should be going to see this NPC, it should be something pretty fucking spectacular. I'm really looking forward to it.
Nice. Well done, Merlin. I just caught an Elizabeth.
Nice. So I'm putting together a fishing rod on the basis that I've been seeing on Reddit, which is a dangerous site.
Yes.
The things that people have been catching while shoving their rod into wet places, and
diseases.
I want to have a go.
Diseases. If you shove your rod into wet places, what you catch is diseases.
You also catch responsibility if you're not careful.
And you catch responsibility. Oh yeah, no, don't do that.
Yeah, you and I wouldn't know anything about catching responsibility, would we, Zen?
No, I haven't caught responsibility. I ran from it repeatedly. May they never find where I live. Like,
terrible.
I am terrible, and that's the problem, right? If you're gonna, if you've got to pay for the crime, at least enjoy the time, right?
I'm trying to find a flaw in that statement, and I don't like that I can't.
I am full of useful sayings like that.
Unlike using my rod in real life, I can aim in this one.
Oh, yay!
Okay, so looks like you need bait to fish here. Okay, so I need to go get some bait.
What is bait?
How do I get bait?
Probably by butchering pals, would be my guess.
Because I've seen high quality bait as a thing I can buy as a tech.
Okay.
So I presume there's a lower level of bait I can get.
Can you make bait?
Maybe it's because there's the beginner fishing set.
Always wrap your rods. That's a good suggestion there, Great Mushroom.
What do you mean, Night Six?
What am I being shot at? Oh, it's because I did. No!
Tomato plantations are going the fuck down.
What? Do we finally have enough tomatoes for a tomato plantation?
Local boss or facility can't build in this area. You wankers. Okay, tomatoes are going to go here, and Little John's just going to have to say that.
Oh, I'm going to go down. Going down. Going to have to run away. Run away. Do I actually have a fast mount? Yes, I do. Not. Oh, that one will work, but that wasn't the fast mount I was going for. Come here.
Miss Polly, I saw earlier in your concern about LARPing, you said you just weren't sure how character creation worked, which I completely get. Every single game has its own rules around that. But honestly, 9 times out of 10, do you know what? The best advice I have ever received on creating a character actually came from Zen. I know, like, brace yourselves. And the advice was thus: take a part of yourself, and for your first character, take a part of yourself that you like, and dial it up to 110. Like, turn it up to 11. And that's your character. That's it. All the rest, and then just go, okay, I don't know. Let's see. Well, Scales was very. He was very, like, I kind of dialed up his storytelling and his theatre and his. I dialed up the drama setting to 11 for Scales, and that ended up. Me and Zen have talked about this over the years. My character would not be safe for work.
No. Not in the slightest.
Then you come up with a not safe for work laugh.
Well, I mean,
could you do an adult, like a kind of 18 plus X rated laugh?
Well, in fairness, right, Hero Fest when it started wasn't safe for work, and you know, I think that I think the game is still trying to find its route through that. I think there is space for 18 plus LARP, but I think it happens after the watershed. We just need to get better at the watershed.
I've got a whole load of commentary on that I'm not actually at liberty to talk about at the
moment. Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's just I've got a lot of views on that, especially around Hero Fest, and I can't talk about any of it at the moment, which is really frustrating. But suffice to say, I like the Hero Fest that I played was significantly more 18 plus rated than it is at the moment.
Yes.
And it came to that place because Hero Fest had reached a point where Hero Fest was very close to going under as a system. And as you know, I remember our first event under this current organizers group had our break-even number, and we felt we did well. And at the time, our break-even number was 65. It was very small. So we really put ourselves out there as you know, we're welcoming for all people, but also that we wanted to kind of mature as a LARP a little bit. We wanted to bring this idea that no, we're not. We're a LARP with plot. We're a LARP with story. We're a LARP where you can develop your character beyond, kind of beyond just where people think it is. There's a lot more depth to the world, and we've focused a lot on that. But the consequence of that is that we've had to really tamp down on the more adult aspects of the game that I certainly enjoyed about Hero Fest, whether that's just the partying, the drinking, all of that side of it. And so now we're in this. I kind of agree with you. We're in this position where we're not I don't know. Is it that we're not confident in how we're framing ourselves? No, I don't think that's true at all.
No,
Um,
I think we're, if you don't mind me coming in here with a bit of social
no,
commentary. Um, Speaking as somebody who's played sort of a bit of both, I think what's happened is that everybody has matured as people. There is no way that we would have done some of the stuff that we did 10 years ago because we were 10 years younger. Um, but that's a legacy that we leave behind. And while being 10 years older, we also come with 10 years older responsibilities um, and that kind of stuff, time and money and those kinds of issues become part of what we're doing. And so I think as we have got younger people who are now maturing into the adult system, we're looking at that, remembering what we kind of saw and what we went through, and go, "That was bad. Let's not let it happen." While at the same time being quite nostalgic for some of those quite boozy nights. Um, and I think we're not quite there yet, but Hero Fest, of course, came out of a system where people wanted to drink and role play with their mates while drunk. That's our legacy, and we haven't yet balanced how we do that while doing the great role play, and while allowing children to kind of be there and be part of it in a useful, healthy, and functioning way. Because for me as a parent, I like that there is actually quite a bit of alcohol around because it's a really safe space for my small person to experience that, to understand it, and hopefully come up with a healthy attitude towards alcohol and that kind of stuff. Um, I think that we may be at the point where Hero Fest is too short for everything to happen because we pack a lot into 24 hours.
yeah.
And there is no good solution to that because the it's either a right we add an extra day, but that comes with a cost implication, or we do less, which kind of impacts kind of the role play in the game. So um, what what I think we're probably looking for really is to be a little bit more circumspect about what we do and when we do it. So, I mean, the squires are still up quite late, and as they age, they're going to be up quite late. So we might need to be starting to think of kind of um, boundaries around, where things can happen, or we extend things and things don't have to be so compact. So we're not in a position where you've got, people who are still doing very important in character role play at 2 o'clock in the morning and then going on to get drunk, you know? Um, so that's my kind of take on it, is that that's where we are. There's a lot of pressures there, and I don't think that they're going to balance easily. And I think perhaps, we you kind of need to steer a course, but maybe look at when the watersheds are happening and maybe move them earlier. But that's
Move the watersheds earlier.
yes, yes. In this, in by that I mean the sort of, no plot will happen after this time. Adult plot starts at this time. Because I mean, at the moment, squires stop at 9. Um, and that's quite difficult to navigate.
Squire's plot doesn't stop at 9. Squire's plot stops at like 6, 7.
Yes, but to sort of to still have squires on the field at 9 is quite difficult.
Like the older Squires, because trying to get a 13-year-old to go to bed at 8 isn't feasible.
That's why I'm talking about boundaries, about where things happen and how they happen safely in those spaces.
Okay, so either limit the older squires to certain locations. And one of the major challenges we've got around that is the tavern is a drinking and party space,
Yeah.
and you can't really exclude people from that space because it's where all the staff are, it's where everything happens.
Yeah, no, I was thinking, more about sort of um, not I mean, maybe not necessarily the tavern, but perhaps there, our site isn't big enough for it. This is the part of the pressure. But to sort of, have a sort of, this is the public tavern, this is the bar kind of idea.
I think we achieved that accidentally at May, where we had the vagrants on the hill.
Yes. And that will forever be my frustration, that I was one of those people still role playing at 2 o'clock in the morning, while the vagrants were off having a great time. But
Always the way, and actually that is not a unique experience to Hero Fest. Like wherever you go, you have to choose whether you are going to party or whether you're going to play.
yes, yeah, no, but it's the with some, my experience of other systems is that and I'm hoping that Renown is going to fix this, actually, is that there is more of an obvious win for role playing, if that makes sense, because we are an XP limited system.
Yeah.
It's not always clear whether or not it is worth staying up and having a strokey beard conversation at 2 o'clock in the morning, because your character may not get anything from it, if that makes sense.
Yes.
And more often than not, they don't get anything functional from it. It's just, they're just role playing, right?
Yeah.
And in other systems where there's XP, that would translate to being able to level up or gain a snacky item or whatever eventually. These are where the tensions come, because equally I wouldn't want to introduce a 2 XP heavy system, because that goes away from the focus of the role play. But having something like Renown that actually says, here are what is it? What's this? It's a free internet point, right? You have 1 billion Renown. What's it do? Absolutely nothing. But you have been rewarded for good role play. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I'm quietly hopeful that Renown will be the balancer there.
Interesting. Thank you.
Balancer of what?
Oh, Jesus!
Oh my goodness! It's a temporary bliss. What's this?
Oh.
What's this? I thought we had friends.
Yeah, I do. They're downstairs playing Brand New Key by the Wurzels. It's an excuse as any to escape. No, honestly, I got a bit socialed out and I bailed. But it's fine. They're chill.
Okay. Good. Yeah.
Where the fuck am I? Oh god, yeah, I swam all the way out here, didn't I?
So yes.
Insider.
McLovdove, I hope that you are enjoying yourself. So I just thought I'd throw that out there, just to kind of remind, because we've been waxing lyrical tonight about all kinds of stuff.
You're allowed to just chat bollocks. And neither chats have stopped us or said, "Can you just shut the fuck up and talk about something more real?"
Yeah, no, that's true. That's true.
What's more real than chatting bollocks?
By the way, but also, like, you're doing nothing but harming yourselves here, really.
But I'm hopeful that that will be a kind of useful system, and that with a bit of luck, the fact that my character role plays quite well will mean he won't be imminently dead. That's kind of the.
Is that what you're looking for?
What, to not die? Yes.
I mean, that's not how you're role playing him, but okay.
Look, come on.
Miss Polly asks a very good question, which is, also, how do you remember the plot as just a random character? And the short answer, Miss Polly, is that you don't. You just... So, I think it's worth bearing in mind that Zen and I have been role-playing for a massively insensible amount of time.
Because you're old.
So we have been... and, Temporary Bliss is kind of on that boat as well, I think.
I'm not that old.
No, you've been role-playing long enough that complex plot sinks in and stays.
Nothing sinks into me and stays.
I mean, that's not what Elusive says.
You're wrong.
I mean, okay, I am wrong, and I've got the bruises to show for it. But in regards to roleplay, I don't follow plot. I don't get invested or involved in anything ever. Oh, I did with Adeline.
I mean, I just want to say that my primary partner said your character will die because of your roleplay.
Yeah. Your character absolutely will. That rings very true for you.
Yes, except that I'm trying not to. Like, I'm genuinely doing my best at not poking the thing.
You made an entire ritual circle disappear. It stopped existing.
Look, that was a genuine accident. A genuine accident.
Guys, we've had a really good question from Miss Polly, and I'd love your input on this. The question is, if I've had Zen's playing timeline, what if I do something wrong?
I don't understand the question. I'm sorry.
So Miss Polly's question, I think, is, and correct me if I'm wrong, Miss Polly. Even if I have been playing as long as Zen, and I've got practice and experience of getting involved in plots and kind of, getting in deep with the role play and really going for it. What happens if I make a mistake?
You kill a ritual circle, and people never let you forget it. But that's the point.
Yeah.
All right.
There are consequences to your actions, but that is part of role play, and they can be fun.
Yeah. They can be fun.
Like, even downsides are supposed to be fun. Like, if you were like to make so a system that I'm part of, a big part of it is creating magic items, and like a lot of all magic items are supposed to have like an upside and a downside, and the downsides are supposed to be as interesting to play, even if they're like detrimental to the character. If you make a shit downside, like, it's no fun to play. Like, the whole point is it's a game. Like,
yes.
Yeah.
There you go. I would absolutely agree with everything that's just been said. The downsides and actually the friction that can come from doing something that upsets other people causes some of the best roleplay and some of the most fun you can have. The best thing, the best piece of advice that we give to mercenaries is go push the big button. Go do the wrong thing. Because if everybody does everything correctly, it gets like everything's predictable and very, very easy and kind of boring. But as soon as somebody does something wrong,
I think there's an element of bravery to doing something wrong, but also like being able to role play with people, knowing that it is like role play. Like that's one of the things I find very difficult is the bleed. And so like I'm very specific as to who I might like get in an argument with, or whose buttons I will press, because yeah, like for me it's quite a scary thing. Like I'm very conflict avoidant. But when I find people that I can get into arguments with and know that it is all in character and I can, you know, go out of character and talk to that person and we'll have had like good fun, that's really cool. In fact, one of the best arguments I've ever seen was between, I think at the time they were engaged, they hadn't gotten married yet, but like was between this couple who were literally screaming at each other and like with the most ridiculous arguments that like they were completely illogical, but they had a whale of a time, and obviously they walked off of the field and were still very much in love and cracked on with their lives, and they had a bit of a laugh about it. They were like, do you remember saying that thing, and like where the fuck did that come from? So yeah.
But also, what a way to end up having make-up sex. We can have a pretend argument, screaming at each other, and still have make-up sex.
Yeah.
Or is that me?
I hadn't considered that, but yeah, that would be pretty funny.
I mean, you know, but to take on Temporary Bliss's point, you know, I apart from the one roleplay that I was in where I met Rosslyn89, we have not since played two characters that get on. For all kinds of reasons. You know, accidentally choosing different deities, you know, being on the wrong side of a political argument, you know, whatever. And you know, yeah, there have been times where actually, you know, we will sort of you know, walk on, you know, as we're walking onto the field, you know, tell each other it's, you know, that we're going to miss each other. And then the moment we walk on the field, start a massive fucking argument.
Yeah. I'd say I find it quite hard to choose to play characters who don't like each other because I want everybody to like me. But it is always like I think it's something if you pre-arrange with people as well, or like if you kind of have like a vague disagreement and you can take them aside and be like, hey, like I feel like my character would go with this. Like, how do you feel like your character would go with it? And like, do we want to make this frictionable?
I mean, for Rosslyn89, the partner in question, her response was, "You have been on the wrong side of the political argument because you're wrong." I was like,
yeah, that checks. She's not wrong. It is definitely all your fault.
It is just my fault. Yeah. You know, it does help that I do before actually my current character. Generally, I play slightly evil, you know, dark characters. So yes, it is often me that is wrong. But yeah, no.
This Polly has an interesting comment, and I think is one that, in general, is a very large part of discussions between LARP organisers. But I'm very interested to hear people's thoughts, which is, I think the ADHD is definitely keeping me on the sidelines. LARP is non-neurotypical. LARP is a non-neurotypical.
Oh, I see.
I mean, LARP. Wait. We had this discussion. Elusive Elf is the most neurotypical person that we know. If you are looking at Elusive Elf and going, they're not neurotypical. Welcome to all our confusion. But also, from if Elusive is not is a neurotypical person and he runs it, the rest of us, let me tell you, are not. It is like going to, if I presume that from his perspective, it's like running a crash full of mad people. Not a single one of us, and we did the test when I did my test, and there was nobody apart from Elusive Elf and Sapphire who were not non-neurotypical in some way, and that was everything from neurodivergent. Thank you. That was everything from ADHD through to ADHD, through to some other stuff that obviously it's not my place to speak about, but absolutely everything was in there. And the joy, I think, of a LARP like Hero Fest is that there are structures built in to actually help and support that. You can just drop out a character and go, actually, I'm overstimulated. And if you use words like I'm overstimulated, everybody goes, yeah, sure, that's fair. We have, in the faction that I play, we have an in-game statement that allows people to just drop out of character and leave without there being in character, in character consequences. Yes, because I'm going to go check on the rum.
Okay.
This comes on the rum.
On the rum. Okay, yes, that's cool.
From the perspective of the keeper, right? And now I presume that other factions have similar things. And this comes about because when I'm in flow, I am large and I am loud. And I am. I know. It's a shock. But it comes about because I was loud, and it led, them leaving led to in-character consequences. And we were like, well, that's not fair. If you're leaving because, you are triggered, then let's make a code word. Let's give you the opportunity to just leave. And it doesn't affect the rest of the roleplay, right? I'm still going to yell at the rest of them because, that's what's happening here. But actually, if you've been triggered, you crack on. This is not about ruining your game. And because that Fest is like that, actually, it's quite a safe place to be yourself. It's quite a safe place to explore. It's quite a safe place to go, do you know what? What happens if I just turn off the mask and just be ADHD? What does that look like?
Because like all of our characters are just like parts of ourselves that we then emphasize massively. Like, be that the slightly bonkers, I don't know, murder hobo, or I don't know, the calm, quiet one who wants to like get into intricate puzzles, or like it's whatever you kind of like. Oh, I kind of like doing this, but like you can really ham that up and like throw yourself into that aspect, and that's always what makes an interesting kind of outlandish character. It's just a part of you that you emphasize.
So,
and
sort of Polly does a couple of this. So
just before,
I wanted. Oh, sorry. Have you got one more?
Yeah, well, because to give you an example, Rosalind89 played a character that was incredibly famous. Trigger warning for casting pain on babies. Right, that's what their character did. Now, if any of you have ever met Rosalind89, this is so far out of their characters to be ridiculous. And also their character turned out to be the good one, and I was the bad one anyway. But it kind of gives you an idea of just where you can go with it. You can just kind of go, actually, what's it look like? If I look at this thing, where does it lead? What's it look like? So I reckon that actually none of us are neurotypical can play.
No. Go on, Elusive.
So follow up from Miss Polly. And before I get into this, Miss Polly, I hope you don't feel like I'm trying to pressure you into coming to a LARP event.
No, you don't want to come. Like, don't come. That's totally chill. We just are obsessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're obsessed because none of us are neurotypical about it.
I mean,
except for me, apparently.
Except for Elusive.
I think maybe this is your neurodivergence, like the teeny tiny part of you. This is your character. Like,
Yeah, I get one. It's okay.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
am
yeah.
excused my neurotypical for just a minute. So apparently, Zen and Miss Polly have had this chat for a long time. But the final point was, I love that we as groups have discussed this for the best part of 5 years now, and I'm still stressing about going to an event. So Miss Polly's also not feeling pressured, which is lovely. Thank you very much. No, not at all. But I like to know, and I am intrigued. I just stress about new things to the point that I won't do it, which is
I
absolutely.
totally get that. Like like mad anxiety spikes. I don't play Hero Fest. But
Yeah.
I do have a ticket for next weekend. Um, and the anxiety that I'm feeling even now, and I'm trying not to think about it, is like pretty intense. It's pretty intense. And I know that, like I've been doing this for 10 years and I've played 7 different systems. And I know that I always get super anxious and then I walk onto the field and I forget all about it. And I have done that with other things. Like the first time I went to a kink club, I was like sweating and shaking and I walked in there and I was fine. And it's for me, it's the fear of the unknown. It's massively the fear of the unknown. It's about not knowing what it is that I'm walking into. And I will often do things like Google Places and do like, I mean, there are a lot of places that do like video walkthroughs and stuff. So if like that's something that you feel would help you, I feel like that's something that we could facilitate as well, is like, this is kind of what it's like to drive up the driveway and you know what it looks like where you're going to camp and stuff like that. That is all very doable stuff and has been super helpful for me. So, like, shout if that's a thing that would help you, because we could facilitate that. I say we, I would do that for you. I don't even know who you are. But, like, LARP is life for me, and being able to facilitate it for other people is like it's a cool thing. Like I would like to do that for other people.
I mean, one of the
I
things,
think that's
obviously, that
very
we.
useful to know.
Sorry.
What did you say, Lucifer?
Miss Polly says that's very useful to know.
The Great Mushroom, due to my autism, I kind of find it difficult to interact with people RP-wise. So that's the same reason for me. Due to my autism, I kind of find it difficult to interact. Hang on, that's the repeat. And so I kind of stick to the sidelines and play support characters. And I ask permission for me to go nuts, but I worry I'll make people uncomfortable. But I mean, that's his autism. And the Great Mushroom has been playing with us for 3 years, 4 years.
I mean, my suggestion would be to talk to game players and be like, I would like to do this thing, please. Like, can you facilitate it and can you make it mine?
Yeah.
And like, it can be made yours.
I
And if
think
other people try and like stamp on that, then we tell them to get fucked in the real world.
yes, because 4 years. Thank you, the Great Mushroom. I think for somebody like Miss Polly, actually, coming along perhaps on a Thursday where there is no LARP, and meeting people and seeing what it's like, just so that actually it's not that big a stress, might be helpful. Because it is the one thing that not just Hero Fest, but all LARP struggle with, is there is no gentle in.
I disagree with that actually. I think what you've just said there about the Thursdays is a gentler in, and I also think it depends on the LARP system. So I do the Zone, which is up in Manchester, and it's sort of post-apocalyptic, and there's only like 25 of us, and that's on a good day. Like that's a big event, is 25. But it is for the weekend. It's all held at a scouting hut, so you can have like a bunk and you don't have to worry about camping or showers or anything like that. Like that's really easy. And then Fools and Heroes is a day LARP, so you can go for just the day. It is only run for like a Saturday or a Sunday, and they are across the country. And so you can go to one in your local-ish area, depending on where you are, and you play your character for half a day, and then you do what's monstering for half a day. And like you can literally just go and test it out, and if you don't like it for whatever reason, you go back to your car and you drive, or whatever. It depends how you get there, but like you could just go back to the train station and go home, and there's no obligation. You also don't have to pay for the first 2 events that you go to, and then it's 30 quid for the year, and you can go to as many as you like.
Oh, nice.
Like there's definitely like gentler, like Fools and Heroes is known as a grassroots system. I feel like I'm massively nerding out about LARP right now, but
I did kind of introduce it.
Yeah.
So, Zen, I wonder if you could corroborate something for me. Miss Polly says that I have no fear of telling people to fuck off.
good.
Yeah, no, they don't. None at all.
Okay,
I do.
good. Well, you and the Great Mushroom. Great Mushroom says, I want to play evil characters, but I stress about making people uncomfortable. So I'm dealing with a lot of intense anxiety, and I struggle to get into that character.
Yeah,
Do you
I
know-
super struggle with
The
that,
Great Mushroom.
exactly.
May I offer a suggestion? If you wish to play an evil character, go and tell the refs. Let them give you an NPC. Play it as evil as you like. Die horribly, cackling manically, and then you'll know what it's like.
No, it's different. Playing an evil NPC, I'm totally chill with. I can play an evil NPC. Playing an evil character with the repercussions of that might come back to bite me, that's something I find really hard. Like I would genuinely potentially cry if people didn't like my NPC, like evil character, but an NPC I would be fine with, and like I know I would be supplying game to people.
Okay.
I would be confident in my actions.
I mean,
obviously that doesn't apply to everybody. That's just my own little quirk.
yes. I mean, for me, also playing evil characters, yeah, it does require you to really understand their motivations. I mean, my most famous evil character that I played at a little system in Aberthy, his motivation was incredibly straightforward, and it meant that most people just didn't see it. But also, he was surrounded by Muppets, so
It's Nostros.
No, Nostros was the good. Nostros was morally grey.
Nostros just wanted to set the world on fire.
Well, no, Nostros wanted his god back. His god was dead. That was a problem, and he was making it everybody else's problem until he did succeed in resurrecting his god. But no, I played a character called Mordred, very original. Who had a dual personality called Pask. Mordred was a bad guy. The idea was that Mordred was created out of massive amounts of trauma. Mordred shows up in a kind of, look, I am dark and evil, to the point that he is dressed. I'm going to do this because, right. He is dressed, as an example of just how much I coded this, he was dressed in black. He wore black. He arrived following a vampire and referred to the vampire as his master. Okay? Vampires are generally considered bad guys. My first move as a bad guy was to murder someone. I expected that would be the end of my character. It was not. I played that character for 4.5 years. And it was during that I spent a lot of time going, hi, I'm a bad guy. Because the refs were like, okay, we'll let you run with this. We'll see where it goes, right? Because I just played a really legendary character, and I needed to play something that was going to be short so I could get on and play something else. So I played something that was going to die. And
can I interject very briefly? Elusive, can you put bait on the conveyor belt so that I can make it, please? Thank you. Carry on.
But yeah, no. So I played something that he should have died, and he did things like very intentionally rob the bank, and he told people that he had robbed the bank. And when the people from the bank came knocking, going, somebody here has robbed the bank. everybody went, oh, we don't know who did that, mate. Don't know who did that.
Well, that's because you probably benefited other people. So like, it's funny what, people will let you get away with if they think it's going to benefit them.
I hired. Do you know what? It was he was so skeevy because he hired people. I found a character who was basically going to be he had made small mistakes in life and was being arrested, and I hired him as an assassin. I stole a kingdom. I took over half of the city, called it the New Quarter because I showed up with a large amount of money that I just stolen from the bank, and rebuilt all the houses, bought the land, rebuilt all the houses. I then hired from this quarter of people who were basically starving until I showed up, brigands, so that no food was getting in unless it was bought from my quarter. The brigands were dressed in the same uniform. Right?
Impressive.
At one point, my favourite moment. At one point, they worked out that there was a big bad in the camp in the forest, right? And they came and asked me, it was my camp, my advice about how they fight him. So I volunteered to go along with them. Because why wouldn't I? Weirdly, they never found the camp. Shocker.
Shocker.
Like absolutely at one point, the big bad shows up and goes, "You, my general, where's all my money?" And I went, "Don't know what you know. I don't know what you mean, Gov. I haven't seen no money. Ain't seen no money." And everybody went, "Did you rob this guy?" And I was like, No, I've never robbed no one." They completely ignored the fact he just referred to me as his general. And when he left, I went with him because there was a war going on. That was the bad guy. And I came back through the same obvious flame portal and carried on like nothing had happened. Like, I reached a point where the rest were like, can you just do something really obvious because they're clearly not getting it? I marched an army. I marched an army through the city and proclaimed myself ruler.
Quite funny.
They all went, "Yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, let's go with that. I guess you're in charge now." Yeah, no, he was evil.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Just realised I missed the opportunity to reload my drink.
But yeah.
Reload your drink.
I want to play a hag or something, says Zaki Blade Daniels.
Hag would be cool.
That would be cool. I should play another evil character. Like a properly evil one. Right, are we going to go raid something? Because it is like 5 to 11.
Yeah.
Elusive? Or is he reloading his drink?
Yeah.
I can say yes to play a hag. I'm surprised you can say anything, McLovedove.
Rude.
Right. Have I missed anything important?
Let's go raid.
Let's go raid.
Oh, we're going to raid. Okay. Well, I've discovered a few interesting ones on my travels this time. How do you feel about an icy jellyfish?
Oh, as in icy, as in cold. Sorry, I was like icy as in character. My brain was like, what?
Yes, let's go play with an in character jellyfish. Yes, that.
I'd rather pick an out of character.
That is not. Okay, give me a second just to do the one bit of base building that I actually wanted to do. Let me see. I don't even want to poison people, I see, but the Great Mushroom, I generally want to poison people in character, but I feel bad about doing it, so I don't, if that makes sense. And I'm sure we all appreciate you for it.
Like weird things. Like, make it weird.
Make it weird. Like,
yeah. Like have odd effects. Like, I don't know, like fucking Tasha's hideous laughter.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a fantastic spell.
Yeah, like, but like make it a poison or whatever. Like, just put it in the drink, and I know, and I feel like that's spiking people, but I don't know. That's acceptable in some systems and not in others, which is totally legit.
Sorry, I've just seen something from Zaki, which is, ooh, now I really want to play a sea hag.
Yeah.
Well, you're in luck, Zaki. A number of different currently not player factions, but of course any faction can become a player faction at Hero Fest, will be making appearances this particular interplane affair. Perhaps one of them would be a faction that you would wish to align yourself to. I would also suggest speaking to Ellie upon the matter.
Oh.
Ellie's screen name.
Oh.
That's cool.
So yes, there are some very, very cool factions that we have built. Some have been inspirations from players that have come to us. We have a couple we have one that we are very, very personally proud of that is going to be introduced as a nation, but is perfectly eligible to be picked up. Has already got a lot of background that people can pick up and run with if they so choose. Yeah, so lots of good fun there. Hello.
Wow.
One of the things we're trying to do at this event is to showcase factions that currently don't have any players associated with them, so that we can kind of showcase the breadth of what factions can look like, what they can do, who they are, what they represent, what it'd be like to play them. And there are some truly evil factions on that list, and there are also a couple of very good factions on that list. But also, one of the factions that we want to demonstrate is that good and evil is, according to the scholar, good and evil is a circle, not a line. Make of that what you will.
Ah. Balls.
You're right.
No, I've got to rewrite my dissertation.
The whole thing?
Oh, no. That's a metaphorical one, not one that you would necessarily have to stress about that.
But it does make it that as an illusion makes much more sense.
Why are they all locked?
What are all locked?
Oh, never mind. Right, we're going up against an ice creature, so having fire-based pals is probably a good shout.
I should probably recover my fire-based pal, who is currently unconscious.
Wow, I do not have fire-based pals worth a damn. Okay.
You literally just took a whole host of them to the last fight that we did. Maybe not the last fight.
I've got a bandworm and I've got a bushi.
Everything
else, other elements.
Well, I've got a couple you guys could borrow. I thought you had a fox parks and stuff.
I do, but they're all very underleveled for what we're about to go up against.
Take it anyway.
No, I'm going to take a Meowsit Christ. Because of its skills. It's got, by default, Gold Digger. Sometimes digs up a gold coin when assigned to the ranch, which is kind of cool. But its passive skill gives me a 75% speed boost to my crafting skill.
Cool.
Ooh, I could take an Incineram, but then that is just an entire... That's an entire fighting party. I probably want to take something else.
We all have flying pals, or are we going to have to run this one?
Flying pals.
Oh, I've got a Nightwing. I should probably take the Nightwing. Do I have a saddle for a Nightwing? Who knows?
Don't think so.
It's selfish. It's stupid. I'm going to do it.
Is the Nightwing better than the Vanworm?
No. Nightwing's a normal type, and they're tanky, but they don't have a great deal of power output. And they're also very slow to ride on to fly. Vanworm is like your next step up. It's elemental. It flies a bit faster. It's got better stamina. It's less tanky. It's a bit more of a glass cannon. But when it breathes fire on an entire glob group and they all fall over, it's worth it.
Maybe I'm going to take an electric. I think. Oh, I thought I had a giant freaking electric panda.
You do.
You do. It's in the.
It's in the
base.
Yeah, let's take you.
Does anyone want to borrow my Fox Parks, or I've got a Liz Punk Ignis? Flambell's shit. Says the Kelpsy Ignis, to be fair.
Flambell's cute though.
Yeah, but did shit all against that last fight.
What were you doing?
Oh, can I make a rare makeshift assault rifle? Probably not, because I don't have a. No. Oh wait, maybe on the weapons bench. How would I know? Somebody has ordered 1,000 course ammo.
Not me. Also, we should probably build another weapons bench.
Well, I've got. Wow, this vodka's gone straight to my head. Like next level, I get a weapon assembly line, so it makes more sense for us to wait for that and then build that.
Kind of, but also like it's about throughput. Like a weapons, like a weapons bench, like it costs nothing.
Yeah.
So.
And at the rate at which we're making ingots, it's giggle worthy, honestly. You can have 3 pals working on a weapon assembly line. You can only have 1 working on a workbench.
Yeah, I'm making one anyway, though. Because there will always be times when we're like, do you know what? We just need this one thing. Why are all the benches busy?
Yeah, it's about that.
They are.
Mosander's grenade launcher. What makes Mosander fire a grenade launcher when ridden? The fuck?
That's pretty cool.
Wait, we can ride.
Mosander have a grenade launcher? A Vanworm Christs.
Mosander Lux fire a grenade launcher when ridden.
Nice. Oh, incendiary grenade. Sounds useful.
We need another PAL materials box.
Yeah,
I feel like they could
keep needing to replace them with like iron-bound chests.
Yeah, I kind of feel like maybe they should go upstairs. I don't know.
If a pal can't use it, put it upstairs. But pals cannot go upstairs.
Okay. Oh, okay, because I know you use shit, right?
Where is the Mosander Lux saddle?
Are we shopping or raiding?
We're raiding.
Let's go!
I just want to see if I can make a saddle and then I can ride this thing into battle and it'll be a grenade launcher.
Mosander Lux, I don't have that one, so you're on your own, friend.
Really wanted to be like, I don't know. There was a quip there somewhere about riding me into battle. But I failed.
Makes Mosander Lux fire a grenade launcher. I'm not. Okay, so I can make it. I don't know whether or not that will give me also the grenade launcher ability. Because I don't know whether or not it counts as the saddle as well.
Doesn't say, does it?
No. But I am going to make it. How you doing there, Love Dove? I'm trying to overcome the whole worry about what others think, but it's hard. It's a very much people pleaser. Yeah, I know that. I know what it's like to try and please people.
I'm a people pleaser.
Does somebody want to come and help me with this Mosander grenade launcher? Because it's taking some time.
I just caught my first fish. It's not a fish. It's a frog Pokemon.
Does it have a knife?
It's a Krogajaro? I don't even know how to say that. That was weird. I don't know, I wasn't looking. It was green and shiny.
Okay, let's see if I can catch a fish. This is not a raid.
No!
This is not a raid.
That's why I asked somebody to come and help me so we can go raid.
I will be there once I've caught the second fish, because I decided I needed to try this a second time. Try anything twice, right?
3 times, you got to be sure.
No.
What?
I'm pretty sure I'm often sure.
What the fuck?
What?
I went fishing and I got a level 32 Azure Crest.
Was it shiny?
It's boss size.
Jesus fucking... No, but like, was the thing that you were looking at, was it
Yeah,
shiny?
the purple shiny.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some more fishing.
No, help Zen do the thing. Because otherwise he'll be sad.
Oh, damn.
I just watched a fucking, Cremis, like, drop from the sky into the water. Very weird. Right, where are you, Zen?
Standing at a bench.
Are you inside?
Yes.
This guy's not interested, is he?
Oh, my bloody thing just managed to drop me through the floor. That was weird.
Don't do that.
It was actually very convenient.
Because, like, I'm looking at the size of these guns and working out. Just imagine if this is all it takes, this thing is going to do some serious damage.
Elusive, come help.
Like, do you actually need 3 people's help?
Yes. We've kind of got you, no, me, Zen, and a monkey thing. Great. Working on it, and it's taking forever. I don't think I have a helpful...
I will be quite upset.
That seems like a you problem.
As you are very well aware, I am more than capable of making my emotional state everybody else's fucking problem.
I'll give it another 3 days, and it definitely will be my problem too, so
yes, it will.
I'm okay with that.
I should wind you both up and then set you both off.
I think it's jerk you off, but okay.
I mean, you can do that too. Also, Temporary Bliss, are you on fire? No, you're not. Just
no,
look.
I mean, I'm just that hot.
No, you're just that hot.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, yeah, we've made the hot joke so many times recently. It is now just embedded in my head, which is kind of like a nice, like, little truth thing. Like, it's not what I meant to say. What am I trying to say? I think it's just a good vibe. It's a good self-confidence thing. I'm gonna shut up now.
Why? Making it.
I don't know.
Oh, look at us all working together. How cute is that?
All in this together.
Us and this scary ass ape.
Yeah. Who's the odd one out?
Me.
It's not the ape.
saying that, it does appear to be rifling through your backpack, if I'm completely honest.
Backpack or back passage?
Yay!
The
Right,
temptation to
okay.
try and take that was so strong. Right, let's go.
Are we going now?
Yes. I want to fight a thing.
Yeah, whee!
Dun,
Where
dun,
is
dun,
my
dun.
Vanworm? My Vanworm is struggling to get out, so we're just gonna.
Dun, dun, dun,
reset it.
dun,
There we
dun,
go.
dun, 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 dun.
Which way are we going?
Ah!
Fuck, I just heard. Oh, okay.
I think Ben just had an underpants accident.
Fucking hell. Boom, boom.
Boom!
Oh,
Boom!
dude!
Boom!
Don't shoot me!
Boom!
Someone's enjoying that way.
It's times you can't ride them all the time.
Oh well.
Boo! That's okay. I'll take the
But,
van
like,
whim.
going into like camps and stuff would be pretty cool. Right, Elusive, where are you?
Well,
Oh
on the
fucking
map,
hell.
it looks like I am. Is it going to take you time to get to me? I hope it will, because I've got more fishing.
Right, okay. Right, I'm going to go back, use the fast travel points.
I have like no fast travel points anywhere near.
Hopefully we will find out if the map remembers. So
it doesn't. Well,
no,
it doesn't remember me.
But I've made some changes.
Yeah.
I've made some changes, so hopefully it'll work this time. But I've said that before. So
well, this time I have barely mapped anything, so I don't feel like I won't feel that pissed off by losing shit.
Yeek?
Did you just weak?
I yeeked.
I don't see what the difference is, but okay.
What? It's a fish.
Making noises.
Zen sounded French horn. I can sound the French horn. Well, trombone. Right, where
For
is?
fuck's sake, then, are you already there? That's not okay.
I just used this fast travel point.
I don't see a fast travel point that far away.
Okay, I'm under the impression that that's basically all I'm going to get out of this place, which is excellent, but at the same time, not actually what I'm looking for. So, let us go and...
Whoa, what is that? Whatever it is, come here, because I want it.
Where are you, then?
It's a Van Worm crest. I want it.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Van Worm, but shiny.
No, Miss Polly, it is our absolute pleasure. You may have noticed, but in case you haven't, allow me to be really crystal clear about this. We might be a bit obsessed about this hobby.
What, LARP?
Yeah, LARP. Like, people kind of joke and say, oh yeah, LARP is life, but it can really become quite all-consuming.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just generally fun to talk about. We enjoy it. So, anytime.
Oh, no. No! Get in the ball.
Then?
Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Yes! Please come save me. Please come save me. I died trying to catch the thing.
Working on it.
Can't help you.
90 seconds, right?
70. 75, 74, 73, 72, 71.
Gone.
Almost. 54.
Let my marate deal with the bandworm.
Got to crawl in the right direction, then.
I don't need to. There we are. But now I have a crystal Van Worm. I don't know if it's worth it, but you know.
One way to find out.
They look pretty hardcore. Like Vanworms in and of themselves are pretty hardcore. So I would imagine a ice one is just that hardcore, but a different element.
Oh, it's an ice one rather than a shiny one. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, that's different.
Yeah, like you get whatever the PAL is with Christ is ice, Noct is dark, etc. Ignis is fire.
Yeah. Ooh, I can hear something shiny. What? Does anyone want a shiny Gorate?
I mean, kind of, yeah, but I mean,
It's near where I am. Can't tell what level it is, to be fair, because there's 3 power lines between me and it.
Zed, are you coming, or are you just gonna dawdle?
no, I'm
level
not yet. I mean,
34.
I'm sort of following you, but also messaging.
I don't think I can take on a level 34 one myself. So either you guys want it, or you come help me, or you don't. Like I'm not that fast.
What?
No, elusive has run off, so we're doing this now.
Okay.
And also, you were a very long way away, Temperance.
Ah.
Oh, did you want to catch it?
I just thought I'd try.
Sorry.
Beguard. Fucking exploding on me.
I mean, this is a good spot for you to run around the levels then, so you might want to.
Yeah.
Toddle. I will, while we wait for temporary bliss, I will get out my pickaxe. Oh, I apparently.
You apparently didn't bring it.
I've got one. Oh, but
No,
not
well,
waiting.
I've got it. I have very little room in my inventory. Just clearing some space. Why have I still got all of these schematics? Cool.
Because you didn't dump them. Ooh, it's an Elizabeth. I want an Elizabeth.
I caught one earlier.
Well, that doesn't help me right now, does it?
No, but I will help you catch one later. I guess it's this realm of the pristine.
It is, yes.
Oh, fucker. 3 Pal Alliance killed him just before I fucking...
That's frustrating.
Come on, Muckluff Dove. Have fun, Muckluff Dove.
Is my Glock Dove off to bed?
No, they're just having fun.
Oh, okay. Ooh, a summoning altar. Do we want a summoning altar?
I don't know what that is. Like, in this context.
So offers a slab depicting offer a slab depicting a PAL to summon a powerful PAL to your base. Adequate portion and battle readiness is paramount.
Thank you, Zaki. I've seen that in action. We probably want to like make a base just for it.
Yeah, fair. Actually, I've heard of that. People making defensive bases specifically for it. Meow,
Hey,
meow.
bitch.
According to it's a Tides of Terraria sword. It's the Tides of Terraria sword. That's cool. According to legend, the sword was brought back from distant land by Croagiro. Why? We have no idea. Fires a bouncing cat projectile with each swing to attack its enemies. Hilarious. Unfortunately, I don't have enough predator cores. So not much point grabbing that for now.
Oh.
Okay.
Dire Howl has been added to my trusted pals. And I now have a lock on it.
Yeah, me too. I've got a lock on my entire group. I don't really know what it means. Trusted panel.
Yeah. Should probably go and level.
So I'm out here mining sulfur because sulfur is actually a fairly difficult ingredient to come across when making gunpowder.
Well, unless you... Our socks truss has increased to 4 and has been added to your favorite pals. What is this mysterious new stats?
What is this feeling so sudden and new? Sorry, musicals.
Zaki Blade Daniels, haha, I thought you looked sleepy. I did not look sleepy, Zaki. There was no need. There is never a need for the screamer sound.
I mean, you say that.
I mean, I do, often, loudly.
Clearly not.
Ooh, like we need more eggs. There is always the need for the screamer sound. Gonna get the egg. Large common egg. Like we haven't finished incubating all the other eggs that we have because one of them
so many fucking eggs. But I also picked up an egg today. So oh, she says as she finds a dark egg literally right in front of her.
I mean, I'm really curious what's in the dragon eggs, right? I want to know. You know what did that?
It's a shame they take actual days to open.
Well, yes, it can be adjusted, and hopefully, with all the work that I've done on the server, we're getting to the point where we'll be able to start adjusting that. And once the world's save is up and working, hopefully.
Yeah, let's make that the priority, please.
I'm working on it.
Oh, bitch.
I missed the throw because I jumped.
A makeshift handgun schematic. How many grilled gale claws are there?
Like, my heart is pounding. Do you know what I should try and do, actually, right? I have this heart rate monitor here.
Can somebody come and get
I didn't do it. Nobody saw me do it.
I'm trying to catch this popsicle. Thank you. You have to actually heal me.
I love how fast my marrow moves.
You need to heal me. There we go.
I was healing you. What are you on about?
Don't know.
That's a purple ball. Where'd you get one of them?
I had a couple, actually. No, it's a legendary sphere.
Wow.
Legendary sphere. Let me just double check what level that is.
I've got another one.
Ultra sphere is level 35. Legendary sphere, level 44.
What? Yes, what exploded?
I don't know.
What shot me? Something shot me.
The sweetie, this thing over here is attacking.
Oh, that's because I tried to kill it earlier.
Yeah. Oh shit, I don't have a fire Pokemon out. That would be helpful. I've got to stop calling them Pokemon.
I mean, please do, because we want this game to continue to exist.
Well, I mean, me not calling it Pokemon is not...
Well, I mean, you know, now that we're streamers, right? We're like professionals. We're professional content creators now, and we should take that seriously.
We're not professional. We don't earn enough money for it to be professional. And also, I'm not streaming. It's just you guys. I'm here along for the ride because I don't like people enough to show my face. No offense, people. Just,
what's this weird idea that you've got to earn enough to be a professional? What's the limit?
Very true, actually. That's a very fair point. Like, I definitely don't earn enough for my job, and I consider myself to be a professional. So.
Yeah, I mean, like we do earn, right? Like back in 2024. 2024, yeah, back in 2024, we earned over £50. I'll have you know.
I mean, I didn't. So you say we, but you mean you and Elusive.
I do, yes. I do, yes.
I want whatever this is. Can I have one of these, please?
A giant spike? Or the giant bones?
No, the like winged... I don't even know what this is. It looks like a My Little Pony, I'm not going to lie. It looks like an alicorn. And that would just make my day.
If it's anywhere, it's going to be in this base.
Yeah, it looks like Princess Luna.
Right. Are we ready? Last thing before we all go to bed, because, you know, it is 11 o'clock.
Okay. Ready.
3, 2, 1.
Go.
I was totally with you guys.
You were totally there, yeah?
Like, yeah. Totes
Yeah.
not like 5
Wandering in
seconds behind.
later. Yeah. That's all right.
What
You
is
can
that?
hide.
That is not what is on the outside. That looks. Oh, I thought it was a pigeon in a hat.
Oh, that is not good. Absolutely not good.
That's a level 40.
One of my most powerful pals, and it was doing 2s and 3s.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, my shotgun is like 20.
But saying that, we're making good progress already.
I'm just going to swap out for the Arsox, which does a little bit more damage.
Like a moth.
Yeah,
it's
what's
quite
the most?
slow.
Okay, so Gigasphere is the best I've got. So, but we'll give it a go. Wow.
I have one legendary, so.
Legendary sphere, if I'm honest.
I mean, somebody can try with the Gigasphere. Like, that's fine.
I am doing 15 points of damage.
20 if you hit it in the head.
If.
Yeah. I'm going to change out to... Let's try this beastie. Fuck him up! What does that do? No, it's also ones. Okay. What else have I got?
Okay, so this is doing 6s, 10s.
Yeah, that's better. So my Incineroar's doing like 4s and 5s, but less of them. I know in Incineroar, Arsox even.
Okay, just going to stand behind this pillar and heal for a minute.
Yeah. If we're going to want to capture this, we're going to want to do it soon, because we're going to start killing it.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh shit. It's on 600 and 500 hit points. I think it's going to happen quicker than you think.
I am in ice. There we go.
Capture rate of 0.33. Gigaspheres are not working.
It needs to be lower. Is it bouncing the Gigaspheres off?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the capture rate is going up, but like it is
23% on the legendary, so
that is probably the best you're gonna get.
We can get it lower than this.
I'm getting 3 on mine. I've got a Ring of Mercy. Keep wailing on it until we get to kind of sub 50.
Yeah.
And then I can do the final hits to bring it down to 1.
Oh shit! Someone come and get me.
I'll do that.
Thank you.
Yeah, just about.
Drawing aggro, but seriously. Oh, I'm down. I'm down.
I'm trying to heal already. Give me a minute.
Come on, beastie. Come on, beastie.
Get in the ball.
Fuck yes.
Yes!
Oh, nice. That was beautiful.
Yes.
Kind of looks like the villain from Resident Evil. You know, the one with the boobs.
What?
I know exactly what you're talking about, McLovtov, and you are 110% correct.
I mean, okay. I didn't look that closely.
You guys. Can I just watch? Like, can this just turn into my own private lap dance?
I mean, this is a bad lap dance, but, you know, sure.
I'll take it.
Vampire army.
Yes, I've never had anyone give me a lap dance before. I feel like that needs to change.
I mean, I can dust off my old routine, you know, if you want. I mean, the only thing I will tell you is the rip-off trousers do not fit anymore.
Or if you are Berlin's beard very nicely, they'll make you new ones.
That's very true. All right. Everybody, please throw out a flame pal before you freeze to death.
I did.
Would you like to enter the dungeon? No! I want to get out of here!
No, let's go home. How do we go home?
There's got to be a point.
I don't see one.
Apparently I'm
one
cold.
next to the mighty great tower in the direction that I'm heading.
Oh yeah, that'll
Why
do.
am I cold?
Because it's night time.
On the mountain. Just head west. You're missing out. Lap dances are amazing, says Miss Polly. And the Great Mushroom says, if I gave you a lap dance, I'll probably pop a hip or dislocate a knee.
Look,
Miss Polly says lap dances would absolutely be my not safe for work character.
Well, let me just introduce you to the Jeweled Pavilion.
Yeah. And if it's of any consolation, one of the people who are showing off their talent at this event's talent contest has asked if it would be okay to put up a pole dancing pole.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like that is absolutely acceptable.
It's going to cost me so much money.
They told me what song they're going to be dancing to as well.
Ooh, I want to know.
I don't. I want it to be.
I appreciate it might be a secret.
I don't know if it is a secret, but honestly, I've told between the scholar and myself, we have both agreed that it is ambitious to choose that one because it is possibly the sexiest thing to have ever been captured on film.
I'm dying.
Where it originally came from, and if injustice is done to it, there may be repercussions.
Help me! For the fucking cold.
Where are you?
The other side of the tower from you.
How are you the other side? Why are you the other side of the tower?
Halfway up the tower because I was trying to get to the top of the tower, and then I accidentally fell off the tower, and then I was dying from the cold.
I was just going to go to run to the one that's on the bottom, but sure, I'll
I didn't know there was one on the bottom. I just saw the one on the top and went for that.
All right, can I get to you? Can I get? Where the hell are you? All right, okay.
Up.
Up. Right, yeah. Hang on.
You're like directly underneath me.
Yeah. Now I'm freezing because I've had to swap out my warm pal.
Well, you may have twisted my arm, elusive. Ooh, goody.
Wait, whose arm?
Miss Polly's.
Ooh,
I mean,
nice.
I love the fact that you did it and not me for all of my nerdy talk. I like massively.
Admittedly, talking about pole dancing does tend to move people's imagination.
Right.
Ooh, what is that ice bird?
That's a Van Wim cyst, I think.
Oh. I can make a rare. No, sorry,
It is a Van Wim cyst. I want it.
Leave, because I am leaving, and it is late, and I am ending the stream. We will come back next stream, and we will get you one.
Oh, my Arsox just attacked it. Like, that was not anything to do with me.
Not the plan. Not the plan. The thing is, if I make a throwaway character, I would get too invested in them. Let me tell you a secret, Mushroom. Scales was a throwaway character. Jack was a throwaway character.
Yeah.
I don't believe throwaway characters exist. There's just how much effort you can be bothered to put into the backstory before you come on screen.
I mean,
I totally disagree with that.
Sir Roger was a throwaway character because I didn't know until the Wednesday I was coming to Fest. And I just sort of showed up. All I knew was the skills that Elusive had asked. That Elusive had suggested that would be good for me. That was
Fest. I suggested for you in the end. Was it Ritual?
Yeah. Yes.
That's basically what I will be turning up as for Fest this time. But I actually disagree with what you said, Elusive, about like putting in backstory, because almost none of my characters have had backstory until well after they've hit the field.
Well, that's what I mean. There's like.
But not all of my characters.
The only difference between a throwaway character and a not throwaway character is, in your own mind, or in one's mind, is how much effort you put into their backstory before you hit the field.
Right.
I guess so. Like, I think it's about whether you want to play them long term.
Welcome to the stream, and thank you very much for the follow. Ah, wonderful. Thank you so much. May I also give a shout out to my co-streamer, Zenplay Goes
Badly.
Thank you. Thank you. It's not you, it's me. It's late here, so I'm gonna raid out. I'm gonna go raid Soulman195. So hopefully those watching my stream are able to kind of hang around, just stay with the stream as we go. Really does help the stream grow. And this time I will try and get the raid properly set up. So it's good night from me, and it's good night from Temporary Bliss. Say good night, Temporary Bliss.
Good night, Temporary Bliss.
And it's good night from Elusive Elf. Say good night, Elusive Elf.
Good night, Elusive Elf.
It's good night from me. I've been Zen. You guys have been just absolutely awesome, especially putting up with everything that's gone wrong tonight. So thank you very much for being here. Look after yourself. Be awesome. Whatever it is that you are doing this week, remember that you are amazing. Good night. Good night.
Not know, everyone. We'll see you soon.
One way. We hatched an egg.